Okay, I think we'll get started here. Nice Tuesday morning. Ooh, got some Halo 3 ODST going on here. I don't think I've streamed with this headset before, so things sound funny. Don't know who I'm talking to. Why do they have a section for Twitch stats when it it doesn't even work? How long have I been broadcasting? I've been broadcasting for 2 minutes and nothing's popped up there. I think, oh, OBS, good old OBS. Let's see. Twitch activity feed? Is that what I want? Where did that go? Uh, oh, there it is. Oh, there we go. That actually looks like a pretty. uh, Okay, I'm just doing stuff in OBS Studio, I think it is. Or is it just? Oh, it is just straight up OBS. I thought I had like OB. Is this not OBS Studio? Huh. Okay. Never mind all of that. Today, gonna hit boop. We're playing some Minecraft. Welcome everybody to my own little um custom little mod pack. Here we are just floating up in the sky on a little tree. First things first, we're gonna need to grab some wood. It's not gonna be in the VOD, but the music is pretty nice. Also, I just remembered that every time I try to open up my inventory for the first time, the game does freeze for a little bit. I'm turning down the music a little bit because it's a little bit distracting to me. I'll turn that back up for stream as the game is loading all the inventory stuff. It's some mod I don't know what it is that that's causing all these problems, but don't worry, it'll just pop right back up here in like a second or two. Okay, usually it okay, it was it was loaded back in. I just didn't move the mouse. Uh fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so we have a good many mods on here. We have good old X X Diorem. I'll call it X Diorem, which is the spiritual successor to Ex Nihilo, which is the good old Skyblock mod. Encoding overload. Consider turning down video settings. I don't know what changed with my video settings, but apparently something did change because these are the same video settings that I've always used. Oh, excuse me. I am not getting any of those saplings. Okay, at least we have 5 saplings. We're gonna be good for a little bit. Okay, so I think first things first, we want to build a little bit more of a platform here. So I'm gonna go over here. And I think it's Quark that allows you to place blocks on around corners and stuff. So let's get a nice platform out here. And we start with a nice little watering can so that this part doesn't take forever. So we're gonna use this crook to get a bunch more saplings, because saplings are gonna help us get so many more things. Oh, of course I don't have any wood on me. I haven't chopped down the tree yet. So with saplings, we can put them into a barrel, but not the Minecraft one. There is a special barrel for... Let's not waste wood on a crafting table when we have one. But let's make this platform a little bigger. So there is a oak barrel here that if you put 8 saplings into there, you can get a piece of dirt. So 1, 2, there we go, 8 saplings. As you can see, the progress is going up. And when it's done, we'll have another piece of dirt. Ain't that great? Another thing we can make is a oak crucible where we can make more water. Oh, that's a nice big tree. I'm gonna make myself some ladders. Let's make ourselves a new crook too. It's a pretty good thing to have some... What was I saying? Good grief. I haven't streamed in quite a while. Trying to remember how I do all this. I only barely remembered all the hotkeys I set up for myself. All the scene switching stuff. Oh, that didn't... Oh, I guess I don't have like an auto replace broken tools thing. I think it does it if it's in my hotbar, but if it's not, it will just break and I have to go into my inventory to find a new one, which I guess does make some sense. Like everything in your hotbar is everything that's readily available to you. I do have the one Sky Factory mod that a lot of this is based on, at least conceptually based on Sky Factory. It doesn't have any quest books or anything because, well, I'm too lazy to put together a quest book. But yeah, we have plenty of mods. We actually have the Cobblemon mod. So we can choose through all these different Pokemon. Do Hisuian Centiquil. Can do all these fun folks. Um, let's go with a Rowlet. Fun little, fun little cute Pokemon. Hello. Hey, buddy. Can I? Well, no, I can't put him on my shoulder. I know there are some Pokemon that you can just put on your shoulder. Uh, oh, this is a little bit of a problem. Uh, yeah, we don't have a bed, so just have a torch. Let's make another crook. To start getting wool, we're gonna need to get whatchamacallit, a silkworm. And silkworms come from crooking leaves. So we just have to get lucky with our crooking and get some silkworms. I have some kind of optimization mod on here that just doesn't let items drop and well, what the heck are you doing up there? But yeah, you might have seen that I was chopping the logs down and they were just immediately appearing down here. There's some mod that's doing that and I don't know what it is. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I was testing this out yesterday and I didn't have a torch right next to my trees. So I wasted my whole watering bucket trying to grow trees during the night, but because it didn't have enough light source, uh, it just never worked. Your trees need light to grow, and I need a silkworm so I can sleep. That's another thing I haven't seen. I haven't seen phantoms, which I guess is a good thing. I also haven't seen a silkworm yet. What the heck? I guess let's get a little more dirt going, because once we get enough dirt, we can start getting flint. Wait, one. So with dirt, we can build a sieve, and with a sieve, we can start getting cobblestone and flint. The flint is the more important thing to get because with flint we can make a flint mesh, and with a flint mesh we can basically just get infinite of the stones. It is a little bit of an annoying process, but it will get us some good stone early on. Let's also make a wooden axe to make this just a little bit faster. I guess we can let's make a few more of these platforms that we can start growing things on. Uh, there we go. We'll do it like that. This is gonna be our little starting garden island thingamadoodle. Um, the next few pieces of wood I'm gonna invest into an oak crucible so that we can start getting a little more water. Oh no, it's not growing. I don't want to waste our water. Just not be able to, grow our trees fast. Surprised I haven't gotten any, oh, wait, we have logs. Let's build a crucible real quick. So with a crucible, we can, instead of turning our saplings into dirt, we can turn our saplings into water. So if I grab these 8 saplings here, we can just fill that up. We can slowly fill up our watering can. It can hold 300 millibuckets, I think. I forgot to take a mental note of, let's see, we're at 129, 146. Cool. Yeah, so 300 millibuckets. That's pretty good. We can turn the rest of that. Let's fill that up a little bit. Then we wait for the sun to rise on this very, very empty world. Oh, yeah, that Twitch stats doc is not very useful. The only thing that is kind of useful on it is the viewer count because there is no viewer count anywhere else. So if I just there we go, that fits nicely down there. I am live. Everything looks good. The sun is rising, so we can start growing our trees again. And when we get some clay, we can make some botany pots. And with the botany pots, we can start automating the trees. Because botany pots do have a little bit of inventory inside of them. Not an awful lot, but enough that we can just start harvesting those. Okay, we have. Oh yeah, I have always played with just Quake Pro FOV. I I know it bothers some people. I can turn it down. I'll turn it down to 90. Oh, that looks a little. Yeah, it looks good when I'm playing it. I have seen videos of people playing it, Quake Pro, and it completely looks kind of wrong. What's that little creature? Oh, this guy? Oh, that's just Rowlet. He's just here. I think I really nerfed the. He's from the Cobblemon mod, which is just adds a bunch of Pokemon to Minecraft. I thought, hey, what the heck? It could be fun just encounter Pokemon every so often. I think I completely nuked the rates that they spawn at in the config because there was one test that I did with the default config on, and there were just too many Pokemon. They're just like crowding my platforms. It was kind of annoying, I'll be honest. But yeah, this is Rowlet, my little Pokemon. Never got into Pokemon. The only thing you do is make cursed AI images. AI is good at creating cursed images. I will say that. Yeah, let's get back to making some more wood. Oh, wait. We have the silkworm. I'll watch our leaves get infested so that we can get some string and then some wool and then we can make some beds. Did I get some? I did get some logs. Let's expand our platforms out a little bit. But yeah, Pokemon are fun to play with sometimes. I think I installed, yeah, I installed a Pokepedia mod that, I guess it's not Pokedex. Hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of things. Way more than I might like. Hey, our tree got infested. Yay! But that's the nice thing with homebrew mod packs. You can just throw whatever crap seems interesting to you. There is Ad Astra that I have in this pack, so we can probably go to space. Maybe I don't 100% know if we can, because I think that might actually require us to get fuel. And I don't know if you noticed, but there's not really oil out here. So that that could be a little bit of a problem. But who knows? Maybe it'll glitch into some other dimension like Twilight Forest or the Aether, where we can find stuff like that. I need to be careful with my saplings here. Never mind, we just got a nice big tree. Oh, I didn't pick that crook. Ooh, there is some rendering lag there. Did I ever finish Create Above and Beyond last year? Yeah, we made it to the moon. That was Create Above and Beyond, if I was it. But yeah, oh boy, that was quite a headache. That that was a headache of a mod pack. I enjoyed trying to figure out all the different things, but it was a lot of time that goes into it. But hey, we eventually made it to the moon, and there wasn't much to do there. We set up a portal. I don't. I think we forgot to put a chunk loader by it, so it just closed when we left. But loved it. It was your favorite mod pack. Haven't tried any of the new create packs yet. Yeah, when we got done with that pack, we haven't played any new packs. Me and my cousin. I did manage to. Oh, we although planning too soon. The stuff they're doing with trains and the Steam and Rails mod has gone nuts with the train stuff. I think I have. Right. No, I don't have Steam and Rails turned. I do have Create, and that does have all the. Where is the train stuff? Wait, are trains not part of? Oh no, they are. Although planning to soon the stuff to done. Nice. Yeah, I think. Yeah, Skyblock trains would not be that useful. I yeah, I don't know about trains, but maybe maybe I'll make a sky train or something. Maybe I'll fly to the moon and build a train there. With the crate roller, you can build your platform out really easy. Well, I'm glad I put wood down underneath. Yeah, I guess, yeah, you could do that. There it is. So yeah, we create a train with a bunch of rollers, and yeah, we could. Well, this is some of the suitable paving material can be placed and supplied. So, I mean, there is this slight problem with the create roller in that. What was that? Rollers are supposed to be used in these other type of moving contraptions. Oh, I see. They don't have to be on. Oh, they don't have to be on rails. So, if we just build out like a long gantry shaft like this, we could build a contraption that extends our pod. Okay, okay, that's pretty good. I will. Oops. I will keep that in mind. How do we? Oh. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so you, I, I'm a bit, I'm a bit of a ways away from making that. Uh, yeah. Seeing that I don't even have stone yet. Okay. Speaking of which, we can start getting ourselves some stone. If we do something like this. Let's also make ourselves a string mesh and three pieces of wool. So now we can sleep through the nights. Now with these powers combined, we can start sifting things. We don't have anything to sift though. So let's quickly make up a piece of dirt. And let's continue making our way down the, I don't know, the into the Stone Age, I guess. Hey, stone pebbles. We can make ourselves one piece of cobblestone, which is actually a pretty good return on that. But we are going to make ourselves a wooden hammer. We're going to take this cobblestone and smash it. And now we got gravel. And with the gravel, we can start getting like ore chunks and stuff. Oh boy. Like we got a bad case of hiccups, I guess. And now we can also sleep through the night. And we just repeat these steps over and over again until Yeah, because the roller kind of implies that it changes out blocks. Oh, don't worry, because I have this cool feature. And that's only that feature's only there because I don't want to go all the way down to the bottom of the world to go retrieve my stuff. I do have the gravestone mod installed, so if I do die, it doesn't just go splattering all over the place. But yeah, the for the roller, it could be a really cool idea to just take a roller and go out and have it place a bunch of blocks. But like as you're saying, yeah, it never really said that it would do that. It just said that it replaces blocks. Maybe we can take another look at it. Nope. A suitable paving material can be specified. I mean, yeah, replaces blocks underneath. That's all it's shown to do. But I guess it. Oh, oh, here we go. Maybe we should look at the next tab. Huh. That is actually a really cool feature, I will admit. Okay, still doesn't really answer our question of whether a roller will build a bridge out. Oh, another piece of dirt. What will we get? Ah, piece of flint. We're well on our way to our next step. Yeah, how high up are we? We are at 64, so, just a stack of blocks for every block we go out. And I guess times three if we're. Oh boy. Oh, that's that is a lot. But okay, we'll we'll just put that on the back burner. What was I doing? In the meantime, I think we'll stick to growing some trees. We might need some more string in the future, but not necessarily at this moment. Oh, there's some encoding lag. And we didn't even get enough saplings to refill the whatchamacallit, the the barrel. Hmm. If we get enough iron chunks, I think it would be 12. Then we can start. We can start making a bucket, and a bucket will be actually pretty useful. We can start moving water around. Once we get 2 things of water, we can make infinite water, so at that point the crucible would be pretty useless. Uh, Also, let's make this platform a little bigger too. You know, I'm trying to decide whether I want to. No, I want to get a flint mesh first. I was wondering if I wanted to like try to get like a furnace or something, but that would kind of be a waste of the cobblestone that we're getting. Because once we get a flint mesh, it will give us all the different types of kind of mid-level stones, all your stone, uh, granite, andesite, and diorite, which can all be turned into gravel with the hammer. And because it gives you a good deal of each of those, you just end up with more gravel and then more everything, and it just keeps on getting bigger and bigger. It's kind of where ex nihilo gets its name, which means from nothing. You're literally making just everything from nothing. And we will be making quite a lot from nothing. Ooh, rain. Rain is actually. So, first things first, we're gonna cover this up. We don't want rain getting into here. Because when rain gets into a barrel, you have to break the barrel to get the rain out. But uh, either of these that are open up to the sky during rain will start filling up. So, like here, we already have a bucket and a half of water. Might as well fill that up while we're here. Take our 2 pieces of dirt and run it through the sieve. I think that was a piece of flint. Yeah, we like pieces of flint here. Because once we get 4 pieces, we can make our... That's not a hammer. Because once we get 4 pieces of flint, we can make ourselves a flint mesh, which will solve all of our problems. Unfortunately, there is not that big of a chance of getting flint from coal. I mean, gravel. Can you make flint using something? Well, we can't make a millstone, so... Wait, if we use a shovel on a cutting board... Okay, okay. You know, I didn't know that before, so let's... How do I make a cutting board? Oh, oh, my game is lagging terribly. It did not like me looking up the recipe for a cutting board. So, theoretically, I can just do that, that. Oh, and that's why you look at recipes, folks. You can always surprise yourself. Surprise yourself with all kinds of little goodies. Like, I didn't know that Farmer's Delight had that recipe, so now when we take the string mesh out, put the flint mesh in, and put this piece of gravel through it, what are we gonna get? We're gonna get all these little pebbles. We've got enough stone pebbles to at least, you know, recreate a stone block. I'm gonna place a chest down because my inventory is getting pretty full of junk. Now we've finally moved out of the tree age. Now it is time for stone. So with this 1 piece of cobblestone, we break it down. We get gravel. Now we can make another piece of stone. Well, we made a piece of andesite that time. We break it down, we get a piece of gravel. And now we got more stone to break down. Now we have a piece of cobblestone and a piece of granite. And now we are gonna make infinite stone. Of course, this way does kind of suck and take a lot of time, but we can still get a fair amount of stuff. And now we can make a few more pieces of stone. And this is a fairly good way to just get a base of things going. In the future, we could make a create mechanism that just sits on top of uh, a cobblestone generator and mines out cobblestone and puts it into a grindstone to turn it into gravel. And there is a mechanical sieve that, yeah, it uses energy to sieve instead of having to someone to right click it all the time. Doing a little stretching, sitting here for a little while. So we could fully automate this process. I think you could even automate this with a deployer, just right clicking with gravel. But yeah, that's something for the future. As you can see, we're starting to accumulate some ores and stuff. And we're slowly building up more and more of these stones. And I might splurge and make myself a stone hammer. Unless we get like 2 diamonds, then I'm just gonna make a diamond hammer. I think there's a few balancing issues with the X theorem, but who cares? It's just for fun. It's not like there's much else to do on a floating island in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, this is the basic starting loop. I said I was gonna build myself a stone hammer. I'll do that next time. Oh, and because we're making gravel, we basically have a way to make infinite dirt. As if you take 2 pieces of dirt and 2 pieces of gravel, you can make yourself a lovely piece of. You can make 4 pieces of coarse dirt, which you can shovel and then turn into regular dirt. So we have a way to make ourselves some infinite dirt too. I guess our next step would be building a bucket. Because with a bucket, we can start moving liquids around. Of course, we're going to need actually not too many more iron ore chunks. Oh, look at us now. Cooking with all these things with stone. Oops. Hmm. Yeah, no, that's a granite pebble. I don't think it is very cuttable. So with some sticks, some cobblestone, make ourselves a stone hammer, which is just a wooden hammer with more durability. Well, I guess we will need a furnace here shortly so that we can start smelting up some of our ores. Started in the Wood Age, went to the Stone Age, next is the Bucket Age. Oh, hey, I got a diamond. We are on our way to becoming great and powerful on this floating piece of wood out in the middle of nowhere. We can make a full 16 blocks of cobblestone now. So with these ore chunks, we can make ourselves an ore itself. And now we also need a pickaxe to mine it and a furnace to smelt our ores in. I guess we don't really need to mine it. We can just stick that in there. I hope this turns into an ingot and not an ore piece. Okay, so wow, we have quite a little island here. Oh, a lot of just doing the same thing over and over again until we can actually build this place out a little bit. Uh, cool. Now we have iron ingots. This is the biggest development that we've had since we got flint. Now we have water, which is a pretty nice thing to have. I think we'll build a little pool right over here. And now I think The oak crucible is kind of useless. Well, we can break it and see what it can be used to do. It just makes water. But hey, we've outgrown our oak crucible, and now we have a little pool. Ah, an hour in, and this is what we've accomplished so far on our little island. The next step is to make whatchamacallit, lava, so that we can just make an infinite cobblestone generator and don't have to keep on crafting up all these blocks. Of course, I guess we would be crafting up these blocks anyways. But I'm gonna pull a little mechanism trick out here and pull out a nice lapis lazuli axe so that we can chop down these trees a little faster. And to get lava, we're gonna need clay. And if we're getting clay anyways, and we have enough iron, we can make ourselves a hopping botany pot, which will just passively supply us with wood and saplings and stuff. As we just play along here. So, do you surround your platform with water streams in case you fall? Uh, it's not very necessary if I put water streams out and about, because if I do fall off, like so, I will just come flying back around. So that that's just a lovely little mod that I added because I hate it when I fall off, and yeah, I don't like falling off and losing all my stuff down into the void. It's just not fun. Yeah, it does, but there's still the challenge of Skyblock where you're building up from nothing. I mean, to each their own. Uh, and if I do fall and I don't land in the water, I will still die. Just what? My Pokemon died. That wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to just splat on the ground there. But yeah, it does take off a bit of the fear of playing on Skyblock. But is it? Yeah, I do have a Tombstone mod too, but even if I had the even though I do have a Tombstone mod, if I fall into the void, it will just create a tombstone all the way down there, and that's quite a hassle to go all the way down there to get your stuff and then come all the way back up. Even that doesn't sound too fun. I'll be honest. It's more about reducing annoyance than actually uh, increasing difficulty or decreasing it. Yeah, if it was something that just placed your corpse on the nearest actual block, that would be a lot nicer, but is there a mod that does that? Because all the mods I've played with always create gravestones in the void. It might be because it's the platform that you're playing on is so far away. Oh, yeah. Uh, just talking out loud here, trying to think of how that would work. To me, this is just the most fun way to do it. Just have you just loop back around. I don't think it works with. I don't think the like falling down works with mobs. I think that would be fun if it did, because then you'd have mobs that would fall off and then just come flying back around. You've only played Skyblock. Yeah, I like Skyblock because you can visually see everything that you've done. Yeah, an airdrop creeper would be kind of scary. You, yeah, I am on normal. You know what, I'm gonna turn it to hard. No, a little zest to things. And then I'm immediately gonna sleep. But now I can starve to death. So there's that we have to balance out now. Speaking of airdropping creepers, guess we could at some point make a mob farm. Do we have like cursed earth or something? Or like evil soil? Uh, Lots of different soils. But yeah, I was looking for cursed or evil soil because some mods add that and it'll just spawn mobs like crazy. I guess with create, if you get something spinning fast enough, you can attach it to an encased fan and just push everything off. I haven't heard of angelic soil. I've always ever heard the cursed soil. But yeah, I guess that would make sense to have an angelic soil so that you can spawn a bunch of passive mobs. You know what I just thought? The the Aether, which I have installed, when you fall off the Aether, you fall into the void and you drop back into the overworld. I wonder if when you drop from the Aether, do you just go back up to the top of the Aether with the Void respawning mod? Or do you continue dropping into the overworld? How do I get glowstone dust? I think it's from Sivin Dust at a 4% chance. Oh no, we have Flint Mesh. We have a 7% chance to get glowstone. You know, I think that would be a fun thing. A fun little just sidetrack that we can go on. Also, let's make up some more chests. Because we are running out of space pretty quickly. We're just gonna make horrible chest monster back here. Okay. So to get dust, we will have to sacrifice a little bit of our stone, but I think we'll survive sacrificing a little bit of our infinite stone. We'll put our andesite away. So at a 7% chance to get one piece of glowstone dust, what are we looking at in perspective amounts of stone that we're gonna have to mine? Because what is it? 7% is like 1 in 14? Oh. Interesting. Well, in any sense, I don't even have cursed earth. Wait. Oh, looked up, yeah, I don't have any cursed earth. Darn it. Okay, so we got gravel. Next step is to take the gravel and we turn it into sand. And the sand we turn into dust. I'm doing some loose math for how many pieces of dust we're gonna need to try to get all the glowstone. Because we're gonna need 10 pieces of glowstone, which is made out of 4 pieces of glowstone dust. So that's 40 pieces of glowstone dust. And on top of that, there's only a 7% chance of getting a piece of glowstone dust. So, hey, we got one piece of glowstone dust. Also, following on with outfit promotion. Oh, yay. Someone that's advertising their promotion service. Woo. I don't need a promotional service. You know what? I never. How do I. Aha! Just click on their name and there should be a ban button. Ah, cool. We did it, folks. We got rid of someone that's trying to advertise their stuff. We did it. We're like an actual streamer ish. I, I, I didn't ban him. I just deleted his message because usually those people, they just kind of like talk once, and when they realize they're not wanted here, they just leave. I would say that they left, but I don't think the Twitch stats on OBS are actually updating because it still says I have one viewer and the stream has only been going on for 35 minutes. So I think that's wrong. They're not people, they're bots. Sometimes I feel like there's some people out there that just don't do anything but get they get a dollar for ah. Well, the rest of the stats aren't much better. It says I've only been I've only been broadcasting for 35 minutes, but in the OBS itself it says, "Hey, an hour and 20 minutes." I use regular OBS. I have I did use Streamlabs OBS for a while, but I can't remember why I switched off. I think I just didn't like it or something. I still use a bunch of Streamlabs stuff in my overlays. Yeah, I switched to regular OBS. I thought I was using OBS Studio, but I guess not because it just says OBS on the window. Okay, so we got 3 pieces of glowstone dust. We're 3/40ths of the way there, to making a portal. Well, let's build up a little bit more of our supply here. Oops. Well, I guess I'm sleeping now. I was just trying to place blocks. Uh, I had a few different iterations of this mod pack. I had one that included the pollution of the worlds or something. His name's something like that. That added like different pollution effects. Like if you built a furnace, it would start spewing out like sulfur dioxide or something. And eventually, it just created areas that were just uninhabitable because there's no plant life to absorb it all. It also just became really annoying. And another version had the weather and storms mod, which just made it impossible to play because once a tornado hit, you're basically done. It destroys all your plants and trees and stuff. So I don't know why that just came to mind, but making a mod pack that's kind of fun to play. Pollution of Realms. Yeah, that one. It it gets annoying to play with because there's no way on a Skyblock there's almost no way to deal with it. And in a regular world, you'll at least have like plants and stuff outside that will start like absorbing it. Uh, by absorbing it, I mean it just makes a check. I don't know if it does soil pollution. I think it might just be air. It also makes like acidic rain and stuff that like poisons you and causes hunger. So sometimes it's not so fun to be playing with it, especially when you have no way to mitigate the effects. Uh, oh man, that add your own custom pollutants. Man, that will draw so many people. people. Oh yeah, I can add my perfluorocarbons. Microplastics for the win, yeah! Oh dear. And what I also realized, it also creates pollutants when you generate cobblestone. So I had a cobblestone generator that was just creating this massive cloud of smog around around my place. I was like, I can't get close to my cobblestone generator. It just poisons me. I guess the counter to that would be plant a bunch of plants around because, or just grass, because one of the effects on plant life is if you have a bunch of like carbon dioxide in the air, if you plant a bunch of grass around, you'll notice that it'd be like the grass got bone mealed and you just have a bunch of grass popping up around you, which is pretty nice. It has built-in checks and features, but you'd have to plan ahead for it. Once over, my friend had an accident with the nuclear barrels, which were radiated. Oh no. Yeah, those kinds of immersive mods are fun until they just ruin the experience. Because, well, it'd be cool to have a huge radioactive zone. Having everything that you've worked for get stuck in that radioactive zone is not so fun. But if you had someone else that just had like, hey, here's a hazmat suit, go in and get as much as you can before stuff happens. Also, kind of depends on how well integrated you are with all the other server members. If you're stuck in a, if you're just stuck in your base because, yeah, it'll server culture will play a part in a lot of things like that. Yeah, it's always fun when you can like collaborate on something like that. You go, okay, I made a carbon factory, like you did. You make a carbon factory and just start supplying people who need carbon or other things. Let's start putting away a lot of this. And logged in like 3 days later and said, you're carbon. I built a tree farm, building a logistics system for transporting and everything, and poof, just, yeah, yeah, it is a slight problem. Oop, that's not cobblestone. Yeah, that's a problem that I've kind of noticed on like different servers and stuff. Uh, say like Hermitcraft. I was been watching quite a bit of that, and I've noticed like people have a wood shop, and this group has a wood shop, and the only people that have the rights to make a wood shop, and then a bunch of people just make their own like wood farms and stuff, and it's like, well, that just makes the wood shop kind of useless because the people that made the wood farms can't sell the wood based on the server rules at this season on Hermitcraft. So it's like, what are you gonna do? Of course, there are also content creators, and that also kind of hurts their content. So they it might be a benefit, it might be a detriment. So there's a lot of like variables that go into how everything works, and yeah, I ran out of thoughts on that. Enough for a full layer. And rules are important to playing games. That's why some servers like putting rules like, hey, you can only do this and this, so that this person can do this and this. Oops, there goes a few frames. Sometimes it's just fun figuring things out. Like, how do I want this or that to work in this scenario? That's kind of what I liked about Create Above and Beyond. There's a lot of figuring out how do I want to get this contraption to work in this certain way. Sometimes it was, hey, I'll let person A build this and I'll build that so that we can get this thing running. We all have the same end goal. I didn't realize I was getting flint. Oh, because this is sand. No wonder I'm getting a bunch of weird stuff. I'm using sand instead of... Dang it. Well, I have a pottery sherd. Yeah, that's what I want most, is a group willing to work on a single goal in a realistic RP fashion, but it's never like that. Yeah, when everybody can do everything, everybody will do their own thing. But, hmm, you'd have to instate some kind of, like, rule or feature to the game. Yeah, you have to force people into playing the game how it's meant to play, because the more freedom that you give people, the more the game is going to be played how they want to, which is good for vanilla Minecraft. Vanilla Minecraft and modded Minecraft are two different beasts. Uh, vanilla is meant to be played however anybody wants to play. Modded, you can really start putting a chokehold on people. Like, no, this is how you're gonna play it. Uh, if you don't enjoy it, people aren't gonna play it. If people do enjoy it, then they will. With modded, you can really curate those play styles. Well, I didn't get a single piece of whatchamacallit. Yeah, I definitely believe that rules should be followed unless no one's having fun. The server will have a communal market at spawn, and you don't have to that you have to sell someone in. Anyone who doesn't will get warned and removed from the server. Okay. So everybody basically has to figure out what to sell. Go off to some far place and play by themselves. Yeah, I I don't get why people sometimes do that. It's unless they want to create something far away so that when it's not loaded, it doesn't create a bunch of lag for everybody else. I could see making like farms and stuff far away so that you don't lag out the whole server because it's always being loaded. But if you're playing on a server, you should be kind of close to people so that way you can always interact with them. I guess the only benefit to basically playing solo on a server is you get to text chat with everybody else, and you have the option to go in going back. Rather than that, I too don't see why you would do that. Oh, I let's see. If you're playing on a server and you're creating something that will create lag if it's loaded in most of the time, then you probably would say, "Hey, I'm gonna build this far away so that's not gonna be loaded." That's one of the only reasons I can see for building far away. And if you are building something close by, if you're building something far away, that's creating a bunch of lag, then that's okay. You can always leave that place and it'll be unloaded and not create a bunch of lag. Uh, but if you're building something far away just so that you can stay far away from everybody, then you're just kind of being a dick at that point. You're just like, I want to join this server, but I don't want to interact with everybody. Oh, yeah, yeah. Someone, if someone's building that far away, then they should at least try to make something that will get them close in pretty fast. Some some more transport. Ah, yeah. Also depends on how big the server is and how well everybody knows each other, because a server where someone is a server that's really big, probably not a lot of people know each other personally, so they want to spread out, because dealing with friends is a lot different than just dealing with random people. It might take a little while for a couple of people to really become close enough that they're like, okay, I'll build like right next to you and start messing with you and stuff. It's all about the server's culture. The culture is on the server. Is there a better way to make glowstone? Get a bunch of witch's hat. It's great. I could crush soul sand. Probably not. Seeing that I don't even have crushing wheels. Night vision on Cinderflower. No, I don't think I don't think I have access to a lot of these things at the moment. Uh, do some alchemy. Probably not alchemy. Ooh, compressed sieve. I'm getting a little distracted. I don't like the people that are like, I need trees. Wow, that would be a lot of logs. 10K logs an hour. Why why would someone? Well, I guess if someone's like a big builder that wants to build like a big tree, they're gonna need a lot of logs. Either that or th- they want to sell a bunch of logs and they're like, I don't want to ever run out of stock. I can see the reason for people making farms like that. Set up a lumber yard, a nice transportation. Okay, so you're more of like a role play kind of guy. You you like it when people are building out nice things. Okay, so it's just like the mismatch between realism and hey, this is just a block game where you can just do all kinds of crazy things. Just kind of yeah, I can see that because sometimes it's just like hey, what's the point of this just block of redstone and pistons that are just exploding with TNT that's being made out of thin air. No, I honestly don't build too many big farms like that. And if I do build a big farm, I like disguising it like a the biggest farm I usually build is a an iron farm because yeah the royal yeah I get you, but I build things like iron farms and cactus farms and that's pretty much the limit to what I do. I could see you being more of a manual farmer, or if you're using like create kind of a mechanism farmer, something that you can actually see working. Like instead of a big redstone machine that you just place saplings in and it just creates more trees. Something like a uh, create mechanism like a gantry shaft that just plants a tree and it has a saw blade that comes along and collects all that way. Create factory inspections to fix lag issues and loss of create. Yeah, you can do some pretty goofy things with create. 100% long floating cobble gen making way more cobblestone than they can handle, causing float. Okay, yeah, that sounds like they just need to slow it down because you do while you can make a bunch of cobblestone, ha- have at least like a kill switch or something that says, uh, "Hey, just stop doing this while we're full of cobblestone." Because sometimes you do forget about your machines. I will admit I have done that before where I create like a little machine that's like, oh yeah, this is gonna create a few little things here. Uh I'll come back to it later. And then I come back to it and it's just spewing things all over the place. And I'm like, ah, I don't need this much stuff. 10 level 30 block radius sweet berry rotating farm going to a trade station to sell for coins and above and beyond with no overflow. Oh no. Yeah, that that's poor planning. Oh boy. They could have even gone another step and converted let's see, the coins would probably be silver, so they could probably convert those to gold, and that would drastically drop the amount of coins. Uh, pretty far down. Oh boy. Oh, that sounds like they should just shut off that farm. I believe there is a let's see, storage. I'm pretty sure there was like a storage monitor for create. Oh, I forgot I no that's refined storage. I forgot I had that. I forgot I installed a bunch of resource packs for that. Uh, Pretty sure there was a storage monitor or something. Storage low? No, that's sophisticated storage. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's something to create that, or you can just use like a comparator or something that comes off of a chest and runs a redstone line to what should we call it, a gear shift or something that will just turn it off when it's full. Just have a bunch of hoppers in a line so that it will be a delayed reaction. Yeah. In fact, you can even just use wireless redstone and just have it turn on and off. Yeah, it's really raining out. I'm getting too distracted talking about uh, role playing business tycoon or something. Woo, we're up to 6 pieces of glowstone out of the 40 we need to build a frame to go to the Aether. I think it'd be nice to go to the Aether. The way streams go, I spent 4 hours yesterday on stream looking through Space Engineers mods. Yeah, sometimes you just get lost looking at mods. You're like, wow, there are so many things that people have put into this game. And that's basically for any game. Yeah. Sometimes I just lose focus on what I'm doing in here, and I just gotta sit back and go, huh, that is really yeah, thought provoking. And I just forget to do what I'm here to do, which is play a game in front of a bunch of people. And by a bunch of people, I mean one. I don't I don't know what Twitch is up to these days. They're oh, I see that I have one clip. Cool. I remember learning about the clips to YouTube Shorts button on Twitch, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. You can take a clip from your stream and it will automatically turn it into like a vertical format. You can choose if it's like uh, how it's formatted, and you can just upload it to your uh, like VOD shorts or whatever, the shorts section on your VODs. Twitch is about making money. You're not an affiliate, so they don't really promote you on the recommended feed. Yeah, and it's something like you have to stream for like 12 days a month or something to be able to get affiliate and stuff. Oh, hey, a diamond. I don't know if the nether is a void either. Then again, we don't even have lava yet, so. But you don't have ads once you become an affiliate. They stick a ton of ads. Yeah, I guess that's one of the good things about Twitch not wanting to be affiliated with me yet. Like, don't know this guy. We're not gonna stick some ads on him. What? He's only got one viewer. We're not gonna make money off that. Although, no, they probably lose money on it, people streaming on Twitch, but they make it up with the big streamers who have ads and stuff. Actually, getting a fair bit of bone meal. You know what? Did we get? We do. Oh, we get the same rate of stuff going through a soul sand. That's not. Ooh. Oh boy. Not really a good way to get glowstone, it seems. I think the glowstone's gonna have to wait till another day because that's not going that fast. So instead, we're gonna pivot and we're gonna take a look at trying to get lava. I think that's the best option at this point. Because if we can get to the nether, I think that it might still generate normally, that is. And to get lava, we're gonna need to get a bunch of clay. And how do you get clay, you might ask? Well, with some dust, some water, and a bucket. No, some dust, some water, yeah, and a barrel, not a bucket. Let's see. Get some sand. Now we get some dust. Now we have dust. We grab a bucket. Put water in there. You know, I think I remember installing wooden hoppers. I think that's, yeah, wooden hopper. Cool. Let's make 2 of those. So if these work properly, I'll just let you focus on building. I've got to get some work done, so I'm just work. Well, yeah, go get some work done. Usually that's better than not. Then we can, yeah, we're gonna do something to speed this up a little bit. Do that. That. I'm gonna stick dust into there. So now all we have to do is do that thing. Oh, I'm so glad that's working properly. Oh, there we go, 27 clay blocks, which turns to a stack and a little more. Yeah, it is nice to have like something different to just kind of get your brain spinning in circles or something. I don't know. A lot of the times when I'm playing games, I have like a YouTube video up. I like to think it It kind of distracts the inner child so that the inner adult can get things done, and the inner child can just do whatever. Okay, so let's get some of that iron. Oh, that's enough to make a hopper, a regular hopper. I'll leave that tree there. It's a good tree. I'm gonna take this torch, move it over here. Oh, actually, I have to fire that, don't I? And that will make us lava. Cool. How do I make a botany pot? Botany. It's only a flower pot and some terracotta. Okay. Yeah, I like this Halo Lo-Fi. I'm gonna give it a like. Cool. And botany pot. There we go. Oh, wait, I forgot to put the hopper on it. There we go. And this will give us infinite wood. Oh, you know what we can do? We can make a drawer. Okay, cool. And we'll just make a stack of wood. Do we have any gold? We do have some gold. No, waste our gold on making a key. Because I just want to make a quantifier key. So I can actually... Ooh, I went a little too low. Clicks on my hotbar. Taskbar. Um, wait, what is it called? Or upgrades. I guess I could try out sophisticated storage at some point. I'm gonna bookmark that. I mean, wait. Well, if we're gonna do something, we can just do emerald. Because we're getting emeralds. We have 2 emeralds. Let's see. I think that's all that's producing. Okay, let's make a key. So that requires... Take those sticks back. Build that. We'll build that. We're gonna need some nuggets. Wait, is it a different recipe for the quantifier? Oh, we need a fucking quill. Oh, that's not happening. Well, we can just mouse over it, I guess. Good old Jade tells us everything that's in it. 40 oak logs. How much? They hold 8 stacks, and this multiplies it by 32. So 32 times 8, 240, 256 stacks of any of these things. Definitely not overkill. Definitely. Another log. Yay! Okay, it's working. What a nice little platform. And we have a bucket of lava. Oh, that's nice. Um, I guess the next step is to build another platform. First things first, let's make this platform look a little nicer. Oh, I should did polished granite. Oh well. Wait, do we have a fluid? Okay, I know that the cyclic hopper isn't too good. Maybe, maybe I do have a use for where did I put it? The crucible. Where's that clay? Because a crucible can hold quite a like 4 buckets. So if I can just feed a bunch of dust into there, then I'll just get a bunch of clay. I might make the next platform out of brick and uh, granite. I think that would look pretty cool. Why did I use my... Also, where's all my diorite? Huh. Weird. I can just. Ah. Let's grab those. Yeah, I need some wood. Make a chest. Make some slabs. Bam, bam, bam. Boom. See if I can click the middle of a square. Can you not just... Oh, ow. Do I have to make another fluid hopper for that? That's... That seems a little stupid. But I guess I'll do that. I didn't realize you can't right click into a crucible. That's... I'm glad the fluid hopper just works. Oh, you're kidding me. Ah, I thought this was a smart idea. Okay, maybe if I can build like a tank. Basic fluid tank? Ooh. I almost have the resources for that. It holds 32 buckets, so I think that'll be enough. Okay, I just need to get 4 pieces of iron, which requires 16 pieces of the ore chunks. Which I'll probably get a good few ore chunks here. Ooh, sorry for that. A little bit of lag. There's a little bit of noise. Ooh, there we go. My island's cleaned up now. Oh, I just remembered the for the VOD. I have the music uh, audio channel muted, so when I go to upload this VOD to YouTube, it's just going to be a lot of silence. Just me focused in on mining a bunch of stones. I can't believe at one point I had about 400 mods installed on one Minecraft um whatchamacallit instance, and somehow it still ran fine. Yet here I am with only about 250 mods, and I get some stutters sometime and some lag in game. Yeah, my plan is to make a little cobblestone generator island. And I think it will be pretty small. Let's see, it needs to be at least 5 blocks wide. I can stretch the cobblestone generator out. I like having odd numbers because you always have a center block. just something kind of nice. So if they did 5 and 5, then at least 3 blocks thick on each of them. Oh yeah, that could be a nice little island. Yeah, I could do something like that. Ooh, insert filter, that's a nice option. You know, I'm kind of glad that it gives you the ore blocks because if I were to get like an enchanting table, I could get fortune and then I could get a bit more out of my ores. Of course, I also have mechanism and I could make a whole contraption for that. I also have no food production. I'm wondering, do I just do something like this? Then I'll get some bricks. When they are ready. I'm thinking maybe I can use some flint blocks for the actual generator itself. I think that could look a little cool. Just a little cool. We don't want it to be too cool. Although, now looking at my choices here, I don't think too cool is going to be too big of a problem. So let's see, lava's going to go there. Water's going to go there. Don't know why I chose bricks. Let's see. Flint. There's going to be a hole there for the water. I might patch that up so it doesn't look too weird. Ooh, there's a bit of lag. There we go. No one will know. There's a spot for the water to drain down into. The rest of it will be filled with bricks. Eventually, when all these bricks are finished. Now we can just. Oh no, that's just gonna make a mess, isn't it? Uh, yeah, no, you still can't put liquids into cauldrons. Um, uh, okay, so we'll just put that in there for now. Oh, yeah, I forgot the whole reason I was grabbing all of that. There we go. Basic fluid tank. I should just be able to put that in there. Hmm. Okay, all we need is 3 more blocks, and they'll actually do it for now. Well, it'll be enough to get the cobblestone generator up and running. Oh boy. Oh, look at that. We've already got up to 79 oak logs. Of course, that was plus the 40 I put in there, so it's already generated. It's already generated 40 logs, so that's pretty good. Then we can make a little more lava. Meanwhile, there's some cobblestone. Let's see. Grab some of those out. I'll make a wooden hopper. Here's a wooden hopper. Now we can sit here and do this. Just like that, we get some gravel. I think I'll leave that spot there. And I think I'll make another wooden hopper. Just in case gravel goes back there. Let's see. What's a fluid valve? Oh. Well, hi, Relic. Nope, not gonna do fluid pipes. How about a pump? I don't know what dish is. Hmm. Well, here we are, nearly 3 hours in. And a cobblestone generator. I'll probably make a nicer looking tree farm that's not just one little block at some point. Okay, yeah, to pick it up with pickaxe. There we go. Let's see, how many blocks do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to get that platform done, and I think I might be done with my little stream for today. I'm gonna go get some lunch. Go do some other things. 3 hours. Hours seems like a nice stream length. Nope. Still can't put liquids into crucibles. For a second I thought, hey, you can just make obsidian in a barrel. Crucible. No, you can't. Thought there was a way to do that. Adium. I think something else. Doesn't look like it. Oh, yeah, no, there's 2 blocks there. Nice, chill building session. Let's see if I have Twitch muted. I should. Nope. Uh, well, that's not Minecraft. That's full of. Well, need to figure out somewhere to send you. Seeing that I'm just about to end the stream because I did a nice little bit of progress here. Made a little island. There's some cobblestone being generated. There's trees being generated. What is 256 times 64? How many logs can this thing hold? Where is my calculator? Oh, it's right in front of me. Wow. 16,384 logs this thing can hold. And that goes for the saplings and sticks and planks too. So this thing is a long ways from filling up. But yeah. Good times on this little island here. I have to say that I think this is where we're gonna end it here today. Oh, we got a cobblestone generator. We got all kinds of lovely old things. And I think that will be it for today. You know, Coffee's probably looking up at their monitor and going like, "Hey, wait a second. Why is his face getting so big?" And that is because we are gonna call it here for today. Thanks for watching, and I don't know where to send people. Gonna have to say, hmm, too bad I can't send you over to like YouTube or something. I don't, let's. Hmm. Okay, I like the looks of this guy. Uh, we're gonna do raid. Go check out this guy building a castle. What's his name? Stan616. Boom. Yep. Sending you over to this crazy guy building a castle. See ya. Cool.